Hi everyone and welcome back. So today I'm filming a baby boy's clothing haul, and this is the first baby haul I've ever done. I have mentioned that I'm going to start obviously doing more of these kind of videos. I am expecting a little baby boy in October of this year, so it's really exciting. It's our first baby, and although I want this channel to very much still focus on fashion and beauty and lifestyle, interiors and stuff, obviously my life is a big part of that, and I like my channel to reflect me, and obviously this is a massive kind of progression and step in my life and Tommy's life. So hopefully you won't mind the odd baby haul or video. Today I'm going to just go through some stuff that we've bought over the past few months since we found out. There's quite a lot of stuff here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a separate video with all the stuff that I've bought from Next, because that everything kind of goes together nicely, and that's one shop that I know is quite popular for baby clothes, so I'm gonna kind of do that separately. And also I'm going to do a separate video on baby essentials, so the muslin cloths, the vests, this more of kind of like the sleep suits, things like that. I'm going to start off with some pairs of socks, which I know is really random, but they are very cute, and they're the tiniest things that I've got to show you. So I've got some here. These are from Jojo Maman Beb. I'm probably not saying that right, but this was actually the first piece of clothing that Tommy and I picked up for baby. I have taken all the tags off and stuff because I actually used these for an Instagram picture, but these were the first thing before we knew whether we were having a girl or a boy. When we just found out that we were expecting, we bought these in Bath when we went for that week away. So these are just great. They've got sheep on this first set, and then they are kind of white and grey striped the second set, and they're like really spongy thick socks. So obviously he's going to be an October baby, so anything that's going to keep him extra snuggly is what we want. And then from Marks and Spencer's I picked these up, which are 0 to 6 months, and these were £5. I think the other ones from that other shop were a similar price, and these again are really spongy. These were from Marks and Spencer's. I'm not sure if I said that already. And you get 4 pairs in here. So the first pair have a little bare face with little ears on, and then these ones have little polka dots on, which, you know, stars, stripes, polka dots, that's what I'm about. And then the last 2 pair have stripes and then a plain grey pair as well, so really versatile. I apologise if it looks like I've moved slightly. I was just about to talk through the next thing and I remembered something else that I needed to include. So sticking with Marks and Spencer's, I bought this. Actually, this might have been one of the first actual pieces of clothing that we bought. This was in the Christmas sales for Marks and Spencer's, so I'm not sure if it's still available, but I still want to share everything with you anyway. So this was down to £18 from about 35, and it is a pram suit. So again, he is an October baby, so he's going to need stuff to keep him warm, and this is great. It's kind of like that really nice corduroy material, but not super thick. It's not too overpowering, and it's got tiny little white stars all over it. It's got a hood. It has the sleeves that you can pop over to keep baby's hands warm. As I said, I just love stars, and I also love the colour grey, so this fit perfectly into what we were after. Also from Marks and Spencer's, I actually just bought this the other day when we were at the Trafford Centre. This was £18, and I got this in 6 to 9 months, which I know might seem a little bit crazy to some people because he's not even here yet, but this is more of a spring summery kind of thing, and obviously at the moment that's all the stuff that's out in the shop, so it means that he'll have it for next year, this time next year. This is from the Beatrix Potter range. So it is a little dungaree set with a cream, I think this is a vest underneath, with a little frill Peter Pan collar, and it's kind of this teal green, and it's not checked. It's got a really nice little pattern going through it. I love the tortoiseshell buttons, and then you've got Peter Rabbit sticking out of the pocket just there. I thought this was so adorable and would be really nice for this time of year next year, which just seems crazy. It just looks massive. So I'm next going to go through the H&M stuff, and I find H&M baby stuff so lovely. The quality seems really good, and it's so affordable. I bought a few vests from there. These are 2 to 4 months, and in this little set they just came as a little 2-piece. These they don't have the price on the tags. I bought them online, but I think they were about £6.99 for 2. So this first one is grey, and it's got little elephants on it, which I think is really sweet. And then the second one it came with is a darker grey, and it's ribbed. And obviously this being plain will go with so many things. So I got those 2. And then the next set are kind of along the same line. I've got a plain grey one which isn't ribbed. It's a little bit, it's kind of like a grey marl I suppose, and it's a little bit of a lighter grey. And then this one is, I think I got these in 2 to 4 months as well. Oh no, these are 4 to 6 months. I've got a real mixed bag of stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just trying to buy like a really kind of wide selection of clothes in different sizes. And obviously it's still very early days, we've still got plenty of time to buy lots of bits and pieces, but I'm just trying to go kind of across the board with sizes at the moment. So this one is one of my favourite things that he's got actually, and it's really simple, just a plain white and grey striped little vest, and just look how diddy they are. Oh, so cute. I'm struggling of ways to describe baby clothing other than to say that it's very, very cute. But these are a navy pair of little leggings, and these are in the size 4 to 6 months. Again, these were all bought pretty recently. Everything that I've bought here, I think most of it still available, apart from obviously that thing that was in the sale. But these are really, really soft, and I just think it'll be really easy just to throw these on with like a vest and then some kind of cardigan or something over the top. And then I also bought, in fact, these are from Next, so I'll keep those for my next haul. They really make me laugh actually, they're a funny shape. But I'll keep those, I won't show you those. And then also from H&M, talking of cardigans, this was 2 to 4 months, and this is a little mustard cardigan, and it's got little cream polka dots all over it. So obviously, I think this with like a pair of grey leggings with like a grey vest underneath or something like that would look really kind of trendy, like his little trendy bopper, and just something a little bit different. And last but not least from H&M, I have 2 pairs of dungarees, and these are in a size 4 to 6 months, and these are a pair of grey dungarees, and they'll just look like this. They've got a little knot tie up here, which is adorable. No, I use a different adjective then apart from cute. And then one of my favourite things about this is that they have these 2 little brown buttons on the back, which I really like. It's a really nice detail. These again are really, really soft. That is my main thing really when it comes to baby clothes, as long as it's soft. If it's not soft, it's just, sometimes you feel stuff and it's just like, why would you put your baby in that? It's not, I wouldn't wear it, so I'm not going to put my baby in it. And then they are turned up at the bottom, which again just adds to the whole adorable factor. So those are those ones. And then these ones I was kind of in 2 minds about. These were £8.99. I bought these in store, and I got these in a 4 to 6 months, and I thought with like a vest underneath and then obviously a cardigan if it's really chilly, and socks and things like that, that these would look really cute. And the more that I look at them, I do really like them, but I just think because they're a little bit different. So they're just a pair of dungarees with the little brown buttons here, and they've got a little pocket here, which he's not going to put anything in that, is the actual pattern. I'm hoping that this picks up on the camera and just wash it out. Are little clouds with smiley faces, and it's raining stars. Just the actual shape of the bottom of these are those like really wide shorts that are just, I don't know, I just can't wait to put him in all of this stuff and give him lots of big cuddles. I've got 4 things left, and they're all from different random shops. So this first thing is another pram suit, and this was something that I had my eye on online, but it wasn't in the sale, it was on offer, and then I missed out because I think they sold out. And Tommy and I went to it's a Mamas and Papas, this is from Mamas and Papas, and we went to a Mamas and Papas factory outlet store in Huddersfield a few weekends ago, and we didn't pick up much. I think it's very hit and miss, but I did find this. So this should have been £45 and it was down to £19.50, and this is probably what he's going to come home from the hospital in. So it's this navy blue pram suit, and it's that really soft material. It's got a hood, which most of them tend to, and the detail on this is just, hopefully you can see that it's just got 3 little stars stitched into it. This is zips. It's got the cutest little feet, and then on the back where his bum is going to be, it's got a really big star, which is my favourite part. And this, honestly, I kind of want to buy in every single size. I love this. It's one of my favourite things that we've bought for him so far. This next thing actually was gifted to me by the company. It's from the Little White Company, and I did a blog post with them a couple of months ago, and they were actually one of the first companies, PR companies, that I told I was pregnant, because I was having to do this blog post. I was meant to be going to Tenerife. I was working the dates around that, but then I didn't end up going to Tenerife because I was really suffering with all of the early pregnancy symptoms, and I just knew that I couldn't get on a plane and go. I don't know if I've mentioned that actually, that was the thing that happened. My mum went in my place with my little sister. So I told them, and they sent me this stuff that I needed for the blog post, and then the girls at the Little White Company, or at the White Company, was so lovely, and they included this. So it came in a little gift box like this, and this is actually a gift on their website. They've not asked me to feature this, but I just wanted to show you because I really appreciate it, and it's always nice when brands go out of the way to do something personal like this, and the stuff is gorgeous. So you get a little rattle in here, it's a little elephant, and it's just, oh, I have to keep stopping myself from saying the word adorable or cute. So in here is a little outfit. This is 0 to 3 months. So you get these little leggings which are white, and then they've got little elephants. They're either asleep or they're holding a star. There's clouds on them, there's stars on them. They are right up my street. And then the top that matches that, which I suppose you could mix and match both of these items, it is grey and it's got the little elephant. I think he's called Kimbo. I think that's the name that the white company gives the little elephant, and he's asleep on a cloud as well. So I was really thankful for these, and it was actually the day that these arrived was one of probably the worst days, because this came just after I'd been in hospital with my suspected gallbladder issue, and I was in bed. I was feeling so sorry for myself. Everything was just all over the place, and when that arrived, it really put a smile on my face, as you can imagine. This next thing is, I guess you would call it a sleep suit, but I'm going to actually pop him in this as an actual outfit, not to sleep in. It's far too nice, and it's one of the most expensive things that we've bought, and we won't be splashing out on his clothes whatsoever, but I think when you see, I've had my eye on this for ages because it's one of them things that always comes up on Facebook as on the adverts, and I feel like when you see something that is really gorgeous quality and you absolutely love it, if you don't buy them that often, you can kind of get away with just buying a couple of nice pieces. So this actually was from a website called Kidly, and the day that I placed the order they had 20% off everything, so we actually managed to get our snuzz pod, little sneak peek there, that's what we're going to be using at the very start. We managed to get that with 20% off, so it was a really lovely website. I'll link everything down below that I can find. This is from a company called Organic Zoo, and I got this in 3 to 6 months because I kind of want this to last a little while. And this is it looks like a sleep suit, but it's cream, and it's got these gorgeous little green polka dots all over it, and then as a little added touch, it's got mustard feet. So I think this is really nice, and just something a little bit different. Again, I'm not really into the whole boys should be in blue thing. Obviously he's going to have a few different blue things because he is a boy and there is so much more available in the colour blue, but he's really going to have a mixture of different colours. The last thing that I was going to show you, I'm actually going to put in a different haul. If there's anything, any video ideas that you have that you want to see, if you want to see more clothing hauls, obviously I've got all this stuff from Next that I've not shown you. I've got sleep suits and things. Obviously these are more like little outfits, but I've got loads of sleep suits that we've bought for him, and then also things that we've been buying, like the bigger items, so like, you know, his bottles and his sterilizers and his crib, and then also things for the nursery. Anything that you can think of that you would like to see. I've got obviously my second trimester video will be coming up in the next however many weeks, because we're in our second trimester now. We will be 20 weeks on Wednesday, and I also have my kind of like top 10 pregnancy things that I've used so far, so like my stretch mark cream and stuff like that I've really enjoyed to share with you all. So any video idea whatsoever, whether it's baby related or not, let me know in the comments. Also, if you've got any questions for a Q&A, that's going to be coming up really soon, hopefully. I don't get that many questions, none of you seem to be that inquisitive, but if you want to ask anything, leave that again in the comments. I really hope you're having a lovely weekend. I am going to go and pop on something maybe a little bit warmer now. This dress is not maternity, and it was from New Look last year. It's a little bit snug around the good old bump, so I'm going to go and put something on a bit comfier, a little bit warmer, and go and have a really nice afternoon at my mum's house. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on Tuesday with my next video.